What's up, everybody? How's it going? How is it going? Hello, hello. What's going on here? Oh, better turn this down. I'm still getting used to using StreamYard. This is horrible. How's it going, you guys? Welcome to Filling in the Gaps. I'm your host, Flo Joe, and we are hanging out. Shout out to Poetically Speaking in the house, Cindy from sunny South Florida, and Della Dank became Risa became a membership again. You've been a member. She upgraded her membership. Hey, there you go. It says it like 4 times. What's up, Della Dank? How you doing? Storm dropping her like number or what? What's up? Miss Jams, how you doing? Barbara Bish, how you doing? Sassy Kisses, what's going on? Ruby for Justice, how's it going, Ruby? Welcome. You're gray again. Oh no. All right, you guys, so just FYI, we are streaming on both vertical and landscape. So just FYI, in case you're in one of the lives and you don't like it, just know that you can switch over, okay? So we're just testing things out. We're testing things out. Hope, how you doing? Welcome. Miss Jams is in the house. I know, the screen is super zoomed in, right? I don't know how I like it or not. I'm still getting used to this. I'll be honest with you guys. I wasn't really feeling like going live tonight. But I know that I haven't been on in a while, and there's been some news coming out. How's everybody doing? You guys doing okay? It's hump day, so. Looks good. Cindy says it looks good. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You'll be able to see everything that I share. Yep. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if this works. There you go. There you go. Got a few seconds left before this song's done. Glad you joined us anyways. Is this the only one, or is there landscape 2 cats here? Yeah, you're in vertical. You gotta hop on over to the landscape. So I know you like the landscape one better. So hop on over. All right, you guys. So Matt Thibodeau came out with a video, and he mentioned, let me see. Okay, we're good. We're sharing it. He had mentioned the streaming platform's dope. You like it? I think it's pretty cool, right? There's a whole bunch of things that you can add. So let me make sure that I add this too, because you have to show the ticker, right? What else? Am I missing something? No, we got the comments up, so that's good. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Anyways, how many of you guys have seen that new video that that Matt Thibodeau put out? He put out a video and basically was saying that there's been another person that was subpoenaed. Let me make sure that I'm in the right live over here, though, because I don't know what I'm looking at. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm still getting used to this. It's so weird. All right. Sorry, you guys. We're just, we're getting used to this. All right, cool. Now I'm in the right spot. Antonia Derrick is here. What's up? Leah Marie, how's it going? All right, you guys. So here's the deal. Matt Thibodeau put out a video and basically was saying that there's another friend of David who has reportedly been subpoenaed, right? And if you guys don't know who this person is, this person goes by the name of Chase Keith. Now, this person has been a person that many people have been talking about for quite some time, but not a lot of people have really heard of this guy. And we'll kind of get into who he is and what he does. We'll just kind of talk about it. This live's probably not going to be that long. I just came here to hang out with you guys. show this video and kind of talk about this. Let me see. Let me go back to my comments. I'm missing the comments. Was Chase actually subpoenaed finally? That's a great question, right? And that's something that we're trying to get to the bottom of. Matt is a huge content creator on TikTok and YouTube, so I don't know. He might have sources that some of us just don't have. So, Mac Dizzle, no, you didn't miss much. We just started, so you're good. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this video, and I want to know what you guys think about it. So do me a favor, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I know Master Dad's making fun because I'm not clean shaved. I know. It's been a little rough. You know what I'm saying? It's a little rough, but it's okay. We're going to thug it out. All right, you guys, here, let's listen to this. I want to know what you guys think.
Of David's friends, who has reportedly been subpoenaed to testify in front of this grand jury, who is convening to hopefully bring about a murder charge against David Anthony Burke. Please don't send any hate this person's way. We're just going to talk about.
Hold on. So he said that he was brought in, potentially subpoenaed as a witness to hopefully bring justice for Celeste. You guys, did you guys catch that? Now, we're going to talk about his video. We're going to kind of go into that a little bit, but just keep in mind that if he was subpoenaed to be a witness, there's a potential that he may have zero involvement in this, right?
The art and the aesthetic that this person likes and enjoys the same way that David does and the same way that David possibly mimicked. So as you guys can see, not only has he hung out with David and Neo in the past, but he's also hung out with one of David's friends, Asia. On February 28th, 2025, this individual posted a music video, part of a music video, to their IG page. It's called Buzzkill, and part of the music video is about him basically dismembering a female's body. This is very similar to David's romantic hump.
The striking similarities, right? That is really weird. I don't know. To me, I just find it really weird. This guy, no, this is not the guy from the video, but unless they showed something else. But you'll see it. You'll see it.
Homicide video right here where he is standing over a deceased female and there's blood everywhere. David watched and liked this particular video in February of 2025 on IG. Now remember, Celeste's last proof of life that we know of at the moment is January of 2025. Based on new court documents that have been circulating online, we did get confirmation that Celeste was dismembered in David's Tesla. So the fact that she is believed to have passed at some point in January 2025, he's liking videos of a girl being dismembered in February of 2025. It's eerie. We already have seen the messages in David's Discord where he admits to loving blood, gore, violence. This is just another example of that. And it's also a reason why.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, many of you guys know that David had a Discord, and in the Discord, that's where it went down, you guys. That's where it went down. So David would constantly talk to his fans. He'd jump in back and forth, and he'd just randomly say things. He'd let people know like what he was into when he was 14 and how he watched cartel assassinations, and that's how he like desensitized himself to this. So I don't know, he's got a weird little fetish, you guys.
Many people feel like David was using Celeste as an experiment so that he can take these artistic visions that he created that are fake so that he could channel that dark side of himself at Tommy in real life with someone who is missing and not necessarily being looked for, and someone who could pass away and not really anyone would know. If you really think about it, Celeste was missing for so long. It's possible she could have been deceased for 9 months before her body was found in David's Tesla. If her body wasn't found in David's Tesla, would anyone actually be looking for her? Would anyone even know that she is deceased? Now, people online were talking about this particular person and how David is connected to them and stuff. And I noticed that David has started to unlike a lot of these posts that he previously liked on this person.
Okay, so he's basically telling us that David has been active on social media, allegedly, right? None of us know for sure. But I think he's about to show us some proof. I think Matt Thibodeau's got some receipts, you guys.
Person's page. Here's one example right here. This person posted a photo of them all bloodied up saying feeling courageous, and David obviously liked this photo. You can see it right here. But when you look at this photo today at this specific moment, David is no longer liking it. Also, I'm not trying to say that this person has any knowledge of what happened to Celeste or any involvement, but I do find it very interesting that he's posted many times since Celeste's body was found in David's frunk. Yet just today, after people started talking about him, he posted 2 stories, and both of those stories are posts from
What kind of phone is that? That's like an iPhone. No, it's not even iPhone 10. That's like iPhone 7, 6, 5, 4.
2025, one post being from March 21st, 2025, the second being from April 4th, 2025. This very well could just be me overthinking. My mind does go a million miles per hour, but remember, we were told that law enforcement was looking at a specific trip that David made at some point in the spring of 2025, possibly connected to Celeste's death. The first day of spring 2025 was March 20th. Interesting how he's basically highlighting 2 specific dates in the spring of 2025, March 21st and April 4th. It just makes me wonder, why are these 2 dates or a date in between significant? Are you just trolling because you're trying to capitalize on some attention that's coming your way right now? I don't know. What are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know in the comments.
Hold on. Let me run this back really quick, because I don't know if I really grasped what he was just saying. I don't know. Did you guys catch that?
The second being from April 4th. Obviously, like this photo, you can see it right here. But when you look at this photo today, at this specific moment, David is no longer liking it. Also, I'm not trying to say that this person has any knowledge of what happened to Celeste or any.
He's saying that he can't say that this person has any knowledge, but then he's also reporting that this person was subpoenaed. So, I mean, Matt, what are you really trying to tell us, right? What's really going on?
Involvement, but I do find it very interesting that he's posted many times since Celeste's body was found in David's frunk. Yet just today, after people started talking about him, he posted 2 stories, and both of those stories are posts from 2025. One post being from March 21st, 2025, the second being from April 4th, 2025. This very well could just be me overthinking. My mind does go a million miles per hour, but remember, we were told that law enforcement was looking at a specific trip that David made at some point in the spring of 2025, possibly connected to Celeste's death.
Okay, good. I'm glad that he clarified this part, right? That law enforcement is specifically taking a look at a trip that was made in the springtime to Santa Barbara, right? There have been a lot of there's been a lot of confusion, whether it's floating around on Reddit or, you know, just on social media, that law enforcement has never said that Celeste has died during the springtime, or never inferred that she died, right? They've just been particularly saying that they've been taking a look at this this event that took place in Santa Barbara, and it happened in the springtime in the middle of the night, right? Don't forget that part, because they did say it happened in the middle of the night.
First day of spring 2025 was March 20th. Interesting how he's basically highlighting 2 specific dates in the spring of 2025, March 21st and April 4th. It just makes me wonder, why are these 2 dates or a date in between?
Okay, so we got clarification too, because said David still likes it. Matt just doesn't follow, so he doesn't see that David likes it, which is a good point. So I'm curious if he was the one that screen recorded himself from before. Very odd. So that's a good point. Maybe he doesn't follow David, so he doesn't really actually see it.
Significant? Are you just trolling because you're trying to capitalize on some attention that's coming your way right now? I don't know. What are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you're following me for more updates on this case. As we get closer to bringing about justice for Celeste, you'll be able to find all of the updates here on my page.
All right, you guys. So let's go over to this, right? Because this is the actual video, and this is a video called Buzzkill, which is a short film that Chase Keith put out about a year ago. He put it out on March 1st. It premiered on March 1st. And so here, let's see if there's any kind of explanation. Let's see what the summary says. Buzzkill depicts a person's emotional turmoil through striking visuals and surreal imagery. The short film explores a newfound friendship amidst unsettling events, unexpected encounters, and poignant moments unfold, creating a captivating narrative. So, hold on, let me see. Oops. Sorry about that. I need to make sure that I shared this part. So do me a favor, type A1 in the chat if you guys want to go ahead and watch this video. I'm probably going to watch it on mute because I don't want to get copyright stricken, which we probably will, because if we show the visuals, it's probably going to get struck down. Let me know if you guys want to watch it. Eileen says, I think she was gone in April. And then BCL Praise Zone says, nobody gives a F because they're going to let this creep off and a baby was murdered. This is so BS. You all have turned this into a sitcom. Sickos. Well, thanks for voicing your opinion in the chat. Thank you. Let's see. Everyone behave. Bot is here, right? Oh, Nightbot's here. Yep. Let's see. We were tripping on the day April 4th. 4-4. Could be something, right? Could be something. Type a 1 in the chat, though, if you guys want to watch this. Let me know. Antonia Derrick said there was one video where David says something about his ex or someone has been dead for about a year or something like that. I can't remember where I seen it. I remember there was like this TikTok discussion. I think it was a TikTok discussion where they talked about this. Chad said 2. Hope says 1. All right, you guys. Well, if this video gets flagged, we'll just have to cut this part out, y'all. Let's see. I'll just put myself right over here. All right, you guys. I want you guys to viewer discretion, trigger warning, okay? Because this might be a little too graphic. I don't know. But here it is, you guys. And who knows? Maybe YouTube might take this live down if they see that we're streaming. But I'm gonna do it for you guys. It should be playing. There you go. Here, we'll play some other music in the background. Is that music good for y'all? No, you're good, BCL Praise Zone. You're good. I agree. I agree with you. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe this video is on YouTube, y'all. Just FYI, this music is the original music's not playing in the background. I just played some music behind it. So you see here that there's a fly that he's just trying to shoo away, right? Nay, how's it going? Oh, looks like you got the fly. This part's crazy too, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The next place that they show up looks like a remote area, right? Why is he saving the fly? What? Wait, hold on. That was weird. A girl with this girl has wavy hair, and obviously it isn't Celeste, but I don't know. Maybe there's striking resemblances. I don't know. What is going on? Alcohol, wine. Wow. God. I hope. Oh. Said there was a fly on you. Oh shit. Okay, now that is one instrument that SF did not say they found inside the house, but I'm curious if he saw one of these inside the house. Hold on. Yo. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all feel about this? How y'all feeling about this? One True Whitney, what's going on? How's it going? Michis, you're here. I see you. Rufio, La Mesa. Free speech is here. Adele, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nene, you're here. Tammy, Mac Dizzle. Still, hey, what up? What up? What up? What up? Sound off, y'all. Sound off in the chat. I want to know. Deladank says, I am sick to my stomach. Not Dexter, though. Dexter killed killers. Jad said, sick ass. Must be the love of shock value. Isn't that disgusting, though? I mean, let's go ahead and let's go over here to Reddit, right, you guys? Because I want to give a shout out to, you know, a person that's been active in our chat before in the past, and shout out to David is Guilty. David is Guilty has been putting in work. So, anyways, 5 days ago, Jake Pizza, shout out to Jake Pizza, put a post up that said David's friend Chase Keith had a video of dismembering a body in March 2025. So yet another friend of David's with dark, bloody themes in his video. Somebody told me about this earlier tonight. Chase Keith has a video released on March 1st, 2025 of him dismembering a make-believe body in a trash bag. He also was at David's house on March 6th, 2025. And here's a video of that. So let's see. Hold on. Let me bring this back. Hold up. I didn't even show you guys the Reddit post. But anyway, let me show this to you guys really quick. Right over here. So Jake Pizza put up this post and basically was saying that this is his friend Chase Keith had similar. This video is just really weird. I don't know. I'm like speechless. I don't know what to say. I'm so shocked to see this whole video, and it's so crazy because you can tie everything that you've seen in the videos to something that happened in this case, right? So it's really, really, really weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look because he said that there's a video of them together at David's house. This is Rating Met Gala 2025 looks. So this is the video. We don't need to watch all of this, but let's see. Oh, and this is the video that was posted on Asia. Look at this. This was posted on Asia's YouTube. Oh, dear Lord. There's David.
Check my facial features out. What's up, YouTube? My name's David.
Oh, Neo's there too.
I can hit the fuck. I can hit the. Hello. I look chopped. It's okay.
And the theme is like black dandy.
So there's like black essence in everybody's like outfit.
Yeah, pretty much. First, we're gonna do Rihanna. What do you think?
I like it. It's nice. It's giving like detective. It's giving like.
I don't know if we really want to watch. Do we really want to watch all this? Because I really don't. But here you can see Chase Keith. He's clearly at David's house. They're together with Asia. Who else is? Who's this?
I don't know. We got Charlie. Ooh.
Is this Celeste Herrera? Oh.
I'm kind of jacking it. That's pretty.
Dude, she looks hard as hell.
Yeah, labyrinth, like an Elden Ring boss type shit. Like that's valid.
Dude, she looks really cool. Well,
say 8-9. 8-9 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Like the little thing right there, the little
hard. This is hard.
Gloves.
Okay, I'm over this part right here. I want to go back to this post right over here. Just kind of go into some of the comments that were made. Let me see. Nightbot said, if you're enjoying content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button and turn on all notifications. Thanks, Nightbot. You the real MVP. Ms. Dizzle, welcome. Let's see. What is he wearing? Oh, wait, hold on. This comment right here. What is he wearing? We'll get into that. We'll get into that because I think there's a few comments on this post. Let's see. Top 1%. So here is a photo of them, Chase, David, and Neo. Okay, so let's see. Can anyone get a translation of a shirt? It might be harmless, but I'd like to know what it means. So basically, Jet Boy was my baby set. It's a character from a Japanese cult classic movie called Battle Royale. Basically, it's a dystopian world where once a year, a class of high school students is chosen to go into Battle Royale, meaning they fight to the death, and the last one alive is the winner. It's very similar to the Hunger Games in concept, except it's not YA. I don't know what that means. Somebody help me out. What's YA? Damn. I feel like I'm old. It's about the fall of Japan's youth and therefore the fall of the country. In order to keep the kids in line, they threaten them with the Battle Royale. They are equipped with explosive collars that go off if you attempt to remove them. Ooh. Try to leave the island, etc. They're given a backpack of supplies, some more useful than others, and forced to hunt their friends and classmates. It's an amazing movie and really interesting. Oh, young adult. Okay. Thanks, Catsier. I guess I'm not one of those young adults. Thank you, Whitney. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Stars. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. YAs, YNs. Oh, Lord. Deladay said, I want to fight David. How many of you guys have seen Battle Royale? Is it good? I mean, I can appreciate a really good movie, even though it's crazy and gory. I mean, people have seen Hunger Games, right? Master Death said, I've heard of that movie before. Okay. That's what's up. Let's see. Okay, so here you guys can just see a few of the shirts. More photos of Chase Keith and Asia. God. Boring. All right, as a woman, I find her disgusting, low-class OF creator. Yikes, going after the OF. Hold on, you guys. Let me turn on this fan real quick. Hold up. Getting hot. All right, y'all, my bad. It's just getting hot in here. The other day, he said, wait, she has an OF? And to be honest with you, I don't think anybody would have known if she didn't out herself on Reddit. A long time ago, I've seen it. What? Miss Francesca, you've seen it? Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, you can tell that didn't go well. She wasn't in the top 1% or what? She outed herself about it. Exactly, Ace, right? That's what I was saying. As soon as I seen it, I was like, look, you shouldn't have mentioned it because that was like the last thing people were talking about, right? And then she tried to promote it on Reddit. Yikes. Not the OF creators. Leave them alone. Look, she outed herself. Gabby Diane is the director and creator of Buzzkill Short. Yeah, she never should have said anything because that was the last thing people were talking about. Oh, those are some fighting words, La Mesa. Right? She was addressing her post that was made about her. Yep, it made her mad. I know. People be pissing off the right people. Whatever we do, whatever we need to do to get them to talk, right? Lexi Moreno, how's it going? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hey. What chat is everyone in? So NPARS, just in case you're wondering, we are streaming on vertical mode and in landscape. So if you're not seeing the chats that I'm pulling up in the on the screen, you're probably in the wrong one. But if you click on my page, there's two shows to choose from. And we're also on Twitch too. So Desert Druzy, how's it going? Welcome. If you guys are on Twitch, you guys can also follow me there at Flojo TV. But NPARS, you can pick whichever one you want to join. It's still the same. There's that name, Sophia. Sophia was what? She was a mod for No, LaMesa, you're good. You're good. I kind of agree with you. Right? But it is what it is. Yeah, see, even Nene agrees. A waste. You guys, I want to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys rate that video? Honestly, that video was really, really weird. After seeing it, I just couldn't help but think of all of the similarities that we've learned about this case. And then after last week or 2 weeks ago, after really learning that Celeste was dismembered and chopped up, that video just didn't sit well with me. Cindy, thank you for hanging out. Thank you. Chad said -10. Cringy. Yeah, it was really odd. Yeah. I'm saying, right? I feel Asia might be helping put David away. Said doing stuff in the shadows. She said that people say that they're going to eat her. Oh, I remember that when they said that they were going to eat her, and David had all the stuff about cannibals. Yikes. And his shirt. So, I mean, right now there's no confirmation, right? There's no confirmation right now that Chase Keith was ever subpoenaed to be a witness. And, you know, Matt Thibodeau was the one that reported it. So I really wish he would have shared, you know, his sources, but I get it. You don't want to share everything, right? But I'm really curious. When was this made? Let's go check. So let's see if we can find some credits on this really quick. Hold on, let's see. Maybe it'll tell us more. Directed by Gabby Diane. Written by Sophia. That's a pretty cool font. Max Rose, Chase Keith, Sylvia Hartman, Alex Chang, Chase Chang, Faith Bray, Tony Adams. No familiar names. Okay, so it doesn't say an actual date of like when it was shot, but it does say that it was posted and premiered on March 1st, 2025. So is it possible that this could have taken place in or around the same time that Celeste may have potentially been killed? Okay, so still it says November 2024. Oops. November 2024. That's when the video was shot for Chase's IG. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look up Chase Keith's Instagram. Hold on, you guys. One second. All right, so Chase Keith has a huge following. He's got 1.3 million followers. Looks like he's always out partying. So this is the photo that he's referring to, I guess was posted on his story. Okay. Still into. Oh, he's a Vine kid. Okay. Okay, so I guess he knows Drake. Drake. I guess those photos aren't up anymore. Does anybody know if he took them down? Please watch one of his reels. Oh Lord, I'm scared. Which one? What is going on here? So I heard you're having trouble sleeping. No. Hold on. Did I miss a comment? Do you know another stream popped up the other day about David and his family and his friends participating in cannibalism? No, where was this? This was a stream? Is this on Reddit? I have not heard this. What? The hockey jersey one? This one?
I knew I smelled something, Miss Johnson, right? Yeah, it's me, Mickey. It's me, Mickey. Remember I graduated a couple years back? Yeah, I graduated these parts a little while ago. Mr. Thomas, workshop, how's it going? Whoa!
Oh, this one says the guy who sticks around high school after graduating.
Oh, man, I'll get out. I know you missed me, though. Yo, I'm moving loud. Hit me. Yo, I'm just kidding. Oh, this is the freshman class? What's your name? Ashley? Oh, you're Samantha's little sister. Damn, you kind of look like her a little bit. That's crazy. And you kind of got her ass a little bit, too.
Oh, man.
You guys better be careful. You don't stay young forever. I got a car now. Yo, I'm teaching now. No, I'm just kidding. How do you
know David?
But anyway, I'm still mobile. Hey.
Oh, God. That, I don't know, y'all. I believe Sophia is Canadian or something. I think so, too. No, it was a stream the other day. No clickbait. What? Who was streaming it? Somebody put it up? Let's see. He looks like a fucking dork. What's up, Brandon? How's it going? You smell your upper lip, Mickey? I know, right? I know, Adele. I had no idea. I should have warned y'all. I should have warned y'all. Plays the role all too well. Yikes. I know, right? Where's David is guilty? How come he's not in the chat? 808 TV, how's it going? Welcome back. Was this the guy who did that video about the fly? 808 TV, so you're telling me that you missed the stream. Oh, we were just watching it, you guys. I encourage anybody who hasn't seen the video for Buzzkill to go watch it, because that video was really alarming. And if we get a lot more people who haven't seen this video, maybe we can revisit it again. It's a little too graphic, though. Yeah, it is pretty disgusting. David and his friends are killers and cannibals tied to dark web. I don't want to know. I'm old. This is Desert Drews. I'm old as a fact, but these tweets are pansies. Yep, cosplaying as these cool kids, playing like they're so effing cool. Puny little shitheads. I agree. Shit, you know I'm already. This case got you straight. I know, Deladank. I think it's so Personal Aids, how's it going? Just tuning in. What have I missed? Oh my lord, Personal Aids. What did you miss? You actually missed a lot. We kind of, I mean, I don't want to rub it in. I'm not rubbing it in. But we did, we went over the Reddit post about Chase Keith. We actually watched the video. Yeah, Antonia, do you happen to know who posted that video or who streamed it, where it was at? Because I definitely want to, hold on. I'm going to have to look this up. Hold on. Sorry, I just seen a message that I had to respond to. Let's just... I don't see it, but if anybody sees it, let me know, because we'll watch it. What's this dork's name again? Yeah, Chase Keith. Anna Banana, welcome. There's a video of him with Asia. Is it this one right over here? You're talking about this one? The Met Gala one? Yeah, this one's garbage. Trash. I bet you that's his jacket too. One of David and crew friend. Someone gifted you a membership as well, and I was not able to say thank you since the last live. Well, welcome, Free Speech. We hope you enjoy your membership. For any of you guys that were gifted a membership and you guys do happen to fuck with Discord, we do have a Discord where this conversation continues pretty much all day, right? I mean, obviously there's some slow days, but you know, when the scoop comes out, it's pretty active in the Discord, and you guys literally learn everything before it goes out on the live show. So if you guys want to join the Discord, there's a link in the community, so you guys can check that out. How many of you guys missed the video and want to see it again? I don't really care to play it, but if there's a few of you guys that missed it and you guys do want to watch this, type one in the chat and we can play it again. I just want to give people who haven't seen it a chance to see it. David is guilty. Jake Pizza. Who is this guy? I don't know. David is guilty. You tell us. You seem to know the scoop on everything. You watched it on your own. All right. If we get enough ones in the chat, then we'll play it. But if not, we can talk about some other stuff. Gus G said, play it again. J Rabbit said 1. I know. Yeah, let's go back to this really quick. I see a few ones. All right, let me just... David is guilty. Are there any interesting comments that you saw on this that should be revisited? Because I know this was all you, brother. This was all you. So this guy Chase was hanging with Burke a lot. I don't know if they were hanging out a lot. But I mean, obviously there's ties. There's ties to each other. Let's see. In fact, he even hangs with Neo, Celeste Herrera, and Asia, October 2025. So they have some ties. So recent. Antonia, my email is flojotv, FLOJOETV, at gmail.com. He was at David's house in May. Let's see, when was this video posted? Hold on. Oh, yeah. So this was the Met Gala one right here. So this was May 6, 2025. Neo appears to have a crush on him. Ooh. Wow. Does he like every single one of his photos? Let's see. I'm kind of scared to see everything. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't follow Neo. So Still Hay said that he was a Vine kid. How old is this kid? Oh God, he's wearing a Domo jacket. Neo, the G Asian. All right, y'all. For those of you guys that just missed it, this was a video that we played earlier. It's called Buzzkill. It's a short film. We're gonna watch it again. I'm sorry, you guys. Trigger warning. So mods in the chat, if you guys can just type in. Hold on. Let me just nightbot this really quick. I hope we still have our trigger warning up. Do we still have it? Is it still active? No. Anyways, trigger warning, you guys. I think I have to. All right, so this is Buzzkill. This is the short film that was produced and put together for Chase Keith. You guys, if you guys have seen it, I do apologize, but I will let you guys know when the video is over. And again, there is music that's played in the background, so I will just kind of be playing my own kind of music, just so we don't get copywritten. I'm telling you guys, this part right here is just weird too. They're in a remote area, which could resemble Santa Barbara. It could resemble Millard Canyon Falls, or the scenic overlook too. Now that's weird. I don't know. You can say that girl even looked like Celeste. Do it. This kind of reminds me of that night too, December 31st, where they were partying. They were just drinking. Celeste had a drink of alcohol. It's really weird. All right, y'all keep watching. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. There was a fly on you. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, right is right. Oh, hell no. Somebody call the police. Somebody call them. Somebody call the police. This, you guys, I need your thoughts. I need you guys to let me know what you guys think in the comments. This shit is twisted. This video got me fucked up. And if David got inspiration, or whoever is responsible got inspiration from this video, I hope y'all go down. Who the F makes a video like this, right? Oops, not Nightbot. This is the comment. Who the F makes a video like this? Yep. When Neo returns home from tour, this is someone he surrounds himself with, right? Where is that post? Hold on. Because that's a good one too. And I know David is Guilty was the one who put that one up. Let me find it. Where is it? Where is it? David is Guilty. Where did you put that post up on Neo? I need to know so we can share it. If you're still here, if you're still here. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? Is David is Guilty still here? Okay, you put it out. Do you remember what it was titled? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Let me type in his whole name. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me share this, right? Because this was a good post. This was a good post. Hold on. So just to remind you guys, right? This is a timeline that kind of, oh, let me share it. All right. So shout out to David is Guilty because David is Guilty has been putting in work. So here's a photo of Neo Christopher Langston. So here, this is basically a post that kind of gives you a timeline and an idea of where Neo kind of traveled to while David was on tour or while the tour was taking place, right? So let's kind of go through this and make it make sense, right? And David is Guilty. If there's anything you want to add in the chat, please make sure you join us. So July 4th, 2025, goes to a party with David and Sakura at Jason's place. Appears to be trying to hang around Sakura a lot, and Jason doesn't like it, right? July 29th, allegedly parks David's Tesla for him, but goes with David to San Francisco. So this is the whole post, right? This is the big question right here. July 29th, who moved the Tesla? Now, it's not mentioned anywhere who exactly moved it, but people can kind of infer who SF Investigates is referring to, just because of some of the posts that he may have put out. Are you referring to the Chase reacts with the emoji? Ooh, that's odd. Yeah. Yikes. All right, so let's see. July 30th, spends a day with David in Asia and watches David's first show. Okay, so this is a more closer timeline. July 31st, travels back home and attends Teriyumi's birthday party and follows Sakura around. Jason confronts Neo and asks him to leave Sakura alone, according to Jason. I mean, there's also some more... there's a few more photos of Neo being in LA on September 4th at the clubs. So there's more. Let me see. Okay, August 1st, Neo texts Sakura that Jason is a mean person. Ooh, there's that word, mean person, according to Jason. September 6th, the Tesla is towed. And remember, we've shown photos before in the past of Neo being at the club on September 4th. So he's definitely in LA, right? And my belief is that when Neo came home from this tour, that's when he brought home the camera that was mysteriously found at the mansion that SF Investigates picked up, right? And we've seen photos of David, Asia, and Neo backstage at the Warfield in San Francisco. And that's where I believe that camera's from, right? The one that had all 1,000 photos of it. September 8th, a body is discovered in David's car. September 16th, it is revealed to be Celeste Rivas Hernandez. October 9th, is it 16th when she was identified? I thought it was the 18th. Could be. This is probably right. October 9th, 2025, Steve Fisher drops a hint it might be Neo who parked the car last. October 11th, Steve Fisher asks if it was Neo who last parked the car. Then this year, January 22nd, this was what? I think it's Thursday. Neo gets arrested for not showing up to the grand jury to witness against David. February 4th, Neo showed up at the courthouse to testify for 40 minutes. That was quick. February 25th, Steve Fisher releases documents that reveal the only suspect in the case is David Burke for one count of murder, but Neo is not named. My only reasons for mentioning Sakura, Jason, and Tara is for context. I do not believe any of them had any awareness of Celeste's death. All right. All right, let me read this. I looked for Steve Fisher saying it was Neo, but couldn't find anything. Yeah, we've been looking too, and we've been going back and we've been watching videos, but there's nowhere where he identifies the person. And then we've also heard Steve Fisher say that because of his relationship with his client, he can't reveal that information because he doesn't have permission, right? And we have to respect that. Thank you, Jed. SF has not said who moved the car. That is correct. Yeah, send it over. Send it over. I might have it. I don't know, but it'll take a lot longer for me to look for it. Yes. Yep. Just alluded. Never says it directly. Yep. I'm just so curious though who moved it. That's true, right? But he also said he's willing to take that charge. He said, "Sue me." He told somebody. I don't know if he was talking to Neo's mom, but he said, "Sue me. Give me the power. Give me the power to subpoena." Like, even if your man beats you, unless he's convicted, you can't publicly say he did it. That's okay, Leah. We're all learning together. The best hint is the video with Jesse Weber where Steve says the person who moved the car might have been the same guy in the house. That's right? There were talks that... When was this? This was a few days after, or maybe a few days before the search warrant was served. Let me see. The best in is a video with Jesse Weber where Steve says the person who moved the car might have been the same guy in the house. Couldn't have been David, Asia, and Rob because they're on tour. Oh yeah. I got it. Let me get it. Ooh. Hold on. Let me save this. I'm going to put this in the Tesla folder. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Now I gotta find it. Shit. What am I looking for? Give me a second. You gotta give me a second. Give me a second. Oops. So here's a photo of, I don't know who this person is. Who's this person? Whoever it is. This is a person sitting in the front, and Chase Keith just liked it with an emoji and said to shh. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Antonio. I'll check that out right now. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me. Sorry, we're going to review this post that Antonia sent us. Let's see. It says, trigger warning graphic. The developing David and Celeste Hernandez case inspired this post. Described as one of the most shocking cases in modern history, the gruesome story of West Coast rapper Big Lurch and Tynesha Isaias is an unforgettable, unfortunate tale of mayhem, music, mystery, cannibalism, and highlights the dangers of addiction. Conflicting research reads that Lurch and Tynesha were romantically involved. Let's see. Now, obviously, take this with a grain of salt. This is a Instagram account called Here ASAP that made this post. Obviously, we can't confirm anything that was posted, but this is what it says. This 90s rapper ate his roommate. Let's see. Pictured in the center, Big Lurch was a member of the West Coast gangsta rap group Cosmic Slop Shop. Active from 96 to 99, Cosmic Slop Shop saw moderate success with their debut album, The Family. Okay, they had a biggest hit that went number 18. Cosmic Slop Shop fell apart after only 3 years, with Big Lurch pursuing a solo career. Establishing himself as a standalone act, Big Lurch recorded songs with the hottest West Coast acts of all time, including The Outlaws, E40, TQ, and E. Okay, I was going to say, this is Mystical from No Limit. Okay. Surviving a near-fatal accident, Big Lurch was prescribed PCP for pain management, which later fuels his tragic drug addiction. Now struggling with addiction, Big Lurch's career and attempt on getting his life back on track was cut short April 10, 2002. Under the influence of PCP, Big Lurch unalived his roommate with a kitchen knife. Parts of her chest and lungs were removed, and human flesh was found in Lurch's stomach. During forensic testing, a friend of the victim, Lisa Allen, called police when she discovered her friend's lifeless body in her LA apartment, where LAPD arrested Big Lurch. He was found wandering the streets of South Central, covered in blood, high on PCP. The victim, Tynesha Isaias, was only 21. Convicted for the expiration of Isaias, the former rapper Big Lurch was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. 108th and Figueroa is where the area of the bloody Big Lurch was found wandering, with several reports of scary man in the street screaming, covered in blood. Let's see. Okay, so this is just a timeline. I'm not really seeing like the connection though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Poor girl though, right? Only 21. Tambo's here. What's up, Tambo? What year was this? This story that we were talking about? 2002. April 10th, 2002. Yikes. You believe that? I'm pretty sure that, that story was true, right? What's up, Tambo? Let's see. David for sure could have taken drugs and tried to eat her. He's weird like that. Yeah. Let's see. Some has to be evil to dismember a human body, like the kind of person who numbs themselves to empathy through watching gore. Yeah, I don't know what kind of person could actually dismember another person. This is just wild to read, right? Does PCP really do that to people? I don't know. I heard PCP will make you do some crazy things. Crazy, crazy, crazy things. Does anyone know where Burke is hiding out? I don't, but there have been reports that David is possibly in LA. It is very weird. You remember when it happened too? Wasn't able to read it because it was an Instagram story. That's a new one too, Hope. I didn't know that they were using PCP. Let me see what PCP actually is. I know I should know this. I know. I know it's angel dust, right? That's what they dip. They dip cigarettes in PCP and then they call it Disherm. Phencyclidine. Yep. Synthetic psychoactive drug that acts as a dissociative anesthetic. It produced severe postoperative dysphoria, agitation, and hallucinations. It is now an illegal substance in the United States and other countries, often misused for its hallucinogenic stimulant. This is that drug that makes you super hot and makes you take off all your clothes. So when you guys see, those videos of the potentially homeless and under the influence people that are just running in the street like butt naked, it's probably because they smoked a cigarette that was dipped in PCP. I heard this that drug like makes you like super hot, itchy, makes you just kind of take off all your clothes. So phentermine's that the lose weight drug. Yep, that's that fen. You guys remember fen? Was it like the 90s? Yes, it makes you super aggressive. Actually, they say people who are on PCP, like if you try to like hold them down, it's gonna take like 10 people to like restrain them because they got like Superman powers. So don't ever fight a person on PCP because you might lose. You get your ass beat. There's no way it was prescribed to humans. PCP, I mean, it says that when was it banned? It was discontinued in 1965, so it's been a while. Yep, I did, and we are going to watch that because that is another video that we do have. She did put let me see, Lauren Conlin put out a video regarding David and the family. So let me just see. Where is this? Let's go ahead and take a look at this really quick. So Lauren Conlin, shout out to Lauren Conlin. She put out a video, I think this was yesterday, regarding the family not testifying. So here, let's take a look. You guys sound off in the comments.
Celeste Rivas Hernandez, we have not forgotten about you. You have not been in the news for a few weeks, so we are bringing your name back up, trying to get you back into the cycle and ensuring that people do not forget. As a refresher, Celeste Rivas Hernandez was a 14-year-old girl. Her remains were found in pieces, we now know, per court docs. They were found in pieces in September of 2025 in the frunk of singer David's Tesla. I roll my eyes, and you know why if you watch this video. First of all, the entire case and the fact that there has been no arrests. And also, I am so sick of saying the word frunk and D4VD. So irritating. But I want to pick up where we last left off, where David's family had filed a writ in order to not testify in front of a grand jury in California. They had filed a writ of habeas corpus, essentially saying that their due process was violated because they had no idea what they were going to testify for, because the documents were so heavily redacted and they didn't know why they were these very important material witnesses. So in my last video, I had said, you know, I don't know if they were granted a motion to stay, if the court had said, okay, no, we are going to body attach you and you have to go to Los Angeles for XYZ date. I wasn't sure. But later that day, I ended up putting it out on Twitter, and I didn't end up making a new video, but I actually had heard back from the family's attorney. His name is Kent Schaefer, and I'm going to pull it up right here. And Kent actually said, quote, actually, the same day that the Court of Appeals denied our writ, we filed a writ in the Court of Criminal Appeals, which granted our motion to stay the lower court's order. The case is currently pending in the Court of Criminal Appeals. And I have followed up with Kent, so I don't know if I'll hear back soon or not. And I've been checking the docket, but so far there's really nothing new there. But I did find it interesting that they were able to get a stay. So it's kind of on hold, I guess. And at this point, I was under the impression, just through my sources, that the grand jury would last through February. That was the plan. They had other witnesses to call, and we were all really crossing our fingers and hoping.
And I think what they were referring to as far as other witnesses, I think what they were referring to was getting the family to testify, right? They were supposed to show up on February 11th, but then they filed that writ of habeas corpus on the 9th. I think even as early as the 6th is when it was filed, but I think on the 9th it was when it went into motion.
Hoping for some kind of movement or an arrest in March. Now, with this news of the stay, that his family is not being forced to testify anytime soon because of this, I'm not so sure. And many of you might be thinking, well, okay, how important is it for his family to testify, in front of a grand jury? Well, I think it's very important, and it's very important for a number of reasons. And I was one of those people that I was like, well, you know, his family didn't exactly live with him. You know, what does it matter? What if they have their testimony or not? Well, it definitely matters, because everything that I've researched would show that he is very close with his family, his siblings, his parents. He was reportedly in Texas at one point after Celeste's body was found. I believe he is back in California, just per my sources. But if you're not aware,
and we know that David was in Texas, right? Because we did see that post that SF put up where he shared the 4 photos. Hold on, let me turn on my camera. Where he shared the those 4 photos, right? The one where Celeste was in downtown, or where she had that double head photo, the knife photo, the photo of the shed, and what else? There was the music video shoot, right? So that 3rd photo placed David in Texas at his parents' house.
where in most grand juries, if not all, the jurors are actually allowed to ask witnesses questions. They can ask questions through the prosecutor. And I think that David's immediate family might.
Hope, I think the last time he was seen was the day that his show was canceled. I think it was in Seattle, or maybe that was the night of his last show. So other than that, I know he didn't even go release his car when it was ready to be picked up. I know that he had a document notarized, and one of his representatives went to the tow yard, so then that way they could transfer the title.
Know certain pieces of information that could establish a timeline. And I think that this timeline is very, very important. So they can establish, right, what David was doing possibly throughout the course of the summer. If he visited Texas, if they visited California, what he was doing before his tour launched. So they could also observe his behavior. Did he have any injuries? Was he acting weird at a certain point before he went on tour? Did they see his car? Did they notice anything different about?
Adele said, has he posted anything on social media? So there has been absolutely zero posts from David. I think there was something, a new post that said that he's liked something recently, but as far as him posting anything, we have not seen him post a single thing since his tour was canceled.
His car, anything. Did the suspect, and I mean David, so I should say the target, I guess. Did the target, David, did he say anything to his parents or his family about his car, about Celeste? Oh, I'm seeing this girl, etc., etc. I don't know. I do feel like David seemingly had a very close relationship with his family based on the videos that I've seen. I mean, it's wild. I was watching this video where he's being interviewed by Benny Blanco, and I should play
Filthy Foot, aka Filthy Foot.
part of it because he
Oh, that's right. And he had that song Rush, right? That song leaked really, really soon after. If you guys haven't heard that song was, yep, there was that leak song called Rush. That song was, I'd play it for you guys, but that song gets flagged by another artist or another group, which is crazy.
References singing in the church choir, and I know that his dad, it's very convoluted. Some people say his dad was a paralegal or worked in the legal field. Well, his dad did work in the legal field, and he's some sort of tech paralegal, but I believe he also is a pastor or heavily involved in the church. So I was just like, man, this is crazy. Like, what happened to this kid, David? I mean, where he seemingly came from a good family.
So Hope, actually, I'll be honest with you, I haven't even heard it. I don't know what the music is. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just kind of playing the music without showing it.
You're so sweet.
Audio is horrible.
It was pretty lucky you decided to go to that coffee shop yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it's all thanks to my buddy. I don't even drink coffee. I don't even like coffee.
My buddy.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You had to fly on you. Don't worry. I got him. Now, where were we?
Oh, that was late. That was really late. So, yeah, Cindy, don't worry. You don't have to listen to him. I'll do all the listening. Deborah says, this crime reminds me of the Black Dahlia, crime of the century. I believe deep pockets are involved. It's so weird. You know what? I mean, there's a belief that that's what's going on right now. And that's the reason why this case has not gone anywhere. There hasn't even been not even a single press conference, you guys. How does that make you guys feel? That there has not been a single press conference about this whole entire thing, right? It's crazy. And you know what trips me out too is that TMZ has not said a single word about these documents that have come out. That's the part that trips me out. That part trips me out a lot. So he ends her for ending the fly, then he ends another. Yep. I guess so. Hey, shout out to Ronan. What up, Ronan? Everybody said, what up? Tambo said, I got a lot to say, but I ain't saying it today, y'all. I ain't saying it today. And the parents of Celeste should have done a press conference. And a lot of people were saying, like, oh, They probably didn't do it because they don't speak English well. But I mean, like, you know, they have interpreters for that. So I'm surprised that they haven't done one either. Unless maybe they hold some. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna blame the family, you know, because they're still mourning, they're grieving. But I do find it very odd that they haven't said anything. It's so odd. Weird. 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 Let's go ahead and continue this.
And now he's the target of a murder investigation. Yeah, wild. So what I also believe would be the most important reason for his family, seemingly his mother, to testify would be the property transfers. So when did the transfer happen? Exactly. When did he discuss this with her? Did he discuss why? Who suggested it? Did his mom suggest it, or did he suggest it? Was money involved in this? You know, was there any exchange of anything? Why is he shielding his assets? I mean, there are so many questions here. I feel like that prosecutors or the jurors could ask. So the last thing that I just want to, you know, talk about, well, I guess financial records could go hand in hand with that as well, with the property assets and all of that stuff. Yeah, they could ask about certain financial records. They most likely have access to some of his records. I know he's an adult, but he started when he was technically a minor. So maybe they have control over some of that and they, you know, could answer some questions. But no, I was going to say the last thing would be evidence. His family could speak about certain things. Were certain things destroyed in his home? Were certain things cleaned? Did he bring anything home to Texas with him that they thought was strange? There's a lot of questions here. And again, I feel like the family is so important. And that is why we need them to get in front of this grand jury. It's tough to testify about certain behaviors. I mean, or I guess the state of mind of the target or the person that they're talking about. But I know that prosecutors would have a way of asking these questions. So yeah, that is where I'm at. And that noise you just heard, by the way, was my email. And I'm just wondering if possibly, nope, that I'm like, did I get an email back from the family attorney? No, it was just a reminder that I have a meeting soon. So, you know, I'm gonna just leave you with this video that I found of David and Benny Blanco. And again, it just blows my mind because this guy really seemed like he was going to be big. He was on a path where I just feel like he was going to become very successful because he seemed to be so smart.
I'm curious too, right? Shadow Hollow Luna, you said they had to have gotten paid. Nobody normal wouldn't speak out or want justice. I want to ask you guys, what is your opinion on why the family hasn't spoken out? I don't know this answer. And I really wish I did. Usually done to avoid liability in civil lawsuits. That's a good point. Samantha said, I mean, it may be reversed if what is said. That's true. I want to know this answer too, Deborah. I want to know why the FBI is not involved. Especially, there's been rumors that she was taken across state lines. You know, she was in Vegas, I think around the same time that David was. Apparently, she was at a show in Maryland. Did you guys hear that too? FBI should have been involved since day one. Yep. Doesn't it have to be across state lines for FBI to become involved? Well, not necessarily, right? Because in the Nancy Guthrie case, we don't know if anybody crossed state lines, but the FBI did get involved when that person from California sent that ransom text to Annie and Tommaso, right? So they considered that crossing state lines. because that phone call came from California. So Ronan says lawyers, Flojo, lawyers. They probably have guilt of neglect too. Yep. They're trying to make sure that they don't have CPS take their other kids too. It's a good point. I hate to say this, but I wonder if FBI would really help much. They ain't did much. Ooh, David is guilty, said they ain't did much in the Nancy Guthrie case, it seems. But yes, they'd be involved. Celeste fam or David's fam? Either. Well, we know why David's family hasn't spoken, right? Because he's guilty, says Nene. Possibly. Della Dank says, because they don't owe us anything and we don't know that for sure that they could be hurting and still mourning, who knows? But I don't put this on the family at as if he paid them. Or, okay. Della Dank. And some people in the chat may disagree with you. But you're right, though. None of us know. We don't know what the level of involvement is. Yeah. Who knows? It was cross state lines. You're right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and finish this real quick.
And what he was doing and how he was doing this. Like, you know, he basically said he made these 2 songs on SoundCloud that totally went viral and nobody even knew who he was. So yeah, I am just like, what happened? How did you allegedly fall from grace? And why Celeste? Why? And you know what? Regardless of, and look, I know we are talking about a grand jury document that says the people versus David Burke. So he is a target. I know that doesn't make him guilty. Clearly, that makes him a major person of interest here. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he knows. If let's just say, obviously innocent until proven guilty, you know, whatever. He didn't do it. He knows. He has information. If you cared about her and you care about her family and her family having closure and her friends and everyone who cared about her, why not talk? You have a lawyer. You have a very expensive lawyer, Blair Burke. Talk. Say something. I mean, this is just making everything worse, in my opinion. But anyway, let's just play a part of this so you can sort of see. Like
it's Filthy Foot and David, y'all.
Said, I guess just the fall from grace here.
My Apple earbuds in, and I use my sister's closet as a studio.
He sure was.
We got like robes and everything, blankets, whatever. And I'm looking up type beats on YouTube. I looked up emo piano type beat for the first time I ever dropped, and then I freestyled the whole thing, paced it down, slowed it down, tried to make, because in 2021 all the chopped and screwed stuff was still like kind of trending. So I dropped it on SoundCloud. Didn't put it in the video yet, but then it started going up on SoundCloud. And I was like, okay, it's time.
But how's it going up on SoundCloud?
I have no clue. I put the hashtags though.
What hashtags?
Hashtag emo, hashtag chill, hashtag lo-fi, hashtag slow and reverb, hashtag blow this up, and hashtag for you page.
It was blow this up. That was the one that really took it.
And the for you page too.
And then you posted this on YouTube.
Just SoundCloud.
Oh, just SoundCloud.
Just SoundCloud.
And like, how many plays are we talking?
5,000 in a week.
How?
I don't know.
And you were just like,
bro,
or you didn't even care at that point. You were like, oh, now I have a song that I can put in my video.
Exactly. But I was like, okay, I'll make another one because like all the fast-paced stuff right now is trending. Like, there's a lot of fast-paced stuff going on Twitter, and you look at Twitter to find the trends for YouTube. So I go back and forth. And I made a song called You and I, which now has 94 million streams. My second song I ever made. Put it in the montage, and I tagged it on Twitter. First Fortnite player to use his own song in the video. That was the title. And bro, everyone was using the song after that day. Like the Fortnite streamers I was watching and looked up to were using my song. Everybody was using my song, though. It's crazy because it was royalty free. Because nobody's getting copyright strike.
So you.
Yeah. So I continue to just be floored. Why?
Ghost of Bandera, you said you got unsubbed. I have no power of doing that, but welcome back and hope you sub back up. Do me a favor, guys, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, and if you care to see more content, hit the subscribe button. And if you want, you can share it too. I mean, all it does is help us grow our audience, and it just kind of pushes us out into our favorite word, the algorithm. Do me a favor. Hit that like, y'all.
Why would you ruin your life and someone else's? Why would you do that? Allegedly. Let's gosh, I need an arrest. I need a trial. As I know you all do if you're watching this video, because you are invested in
I'm
justice.
gonna soundbite that. Allegedly.
Arrest. Why would you do that? Allegedly. Let's gosh, I need an arrest. I need a trial. As I know you all do if you're watching this video, because you are invested in justice for this little girl. Again, I hope this was helpful to you all in sort of explaining maybe why things have stopped the way they have so far. I really do feel like his family is very, very important to a grand jury, and they are very, very important people for prosecutors to question, unless they just go there and plead the fifth. If that is what happens, that will be really, really disappointing. And I know that it's a bigger conversation for all of you parents out there who may feel like you are torn on, if your child was involved in something like this. But I hope that all parents would do the right thing. I really
Do the right
hope they would, especially
thing.
when a little girl is involved, a 14-year-old girl. But, I don't pretend to know all of the details, because all of the details are, they're not available to us right now. So, all right, guys, that's all. And now I'm all sad. But thank you for watching. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video right here on Los Angeles Magazine Videos. I'm Lauren Conlin. Thanks for watching, and justice for Celeste.
Justice for Celeste, y'all. Justice for Celeste. So it's crazy, you guys, because not only did that video come out with what's his name? I forget his name. What's that guy's name? Chase Keith. But there was also another event that took place. Some of his music got leaked, and I guess the Withered album, the deluxe version, also got leaked. So let me go ahead and share this really quick. Just kind of share this. So basically, it says here, with today's fully leaked D4VD Withered Deluxe Marcessence, I guess the album song called I'm Good has lyrics that are disturbingly lined up with what happened to Celeste. And I want to go back to this word right here, Marcessence, right? The definition of Marcessence is the botanical phenomenon where dead leaves or plant parts, such as flowers or fruit, wither but remain attached to the plant throughout winter instead of falling off in autumn. It acts as an adaptive strategy, protecting new buds, deterring herbivores, and providing nutrients, blah, blah, blah. I just found that really weird. But here you can see, let me just, maybe this one has a better view. I'm going to turn off the comments for a second so you guys can see. But it says here, it says, are you drunk or high? Because, baby, you ain't in the right mind right now. And I don't need you wasting my time. You keep acting like it's funny, but I'm not playing around. You need to get together your life. Because I'm not going to be there whenever you need me to help you. What the is this guy saying? It also says here, I've been great. You've been rotten in your place. All these diamonds in your face. All these things I can't replace you with. Every day it gets better every day. I just really, really pray sometimes. Yeah, this song is wildin'. Let's see. Self-Incrimination 101 by Mr. David Burke. This is a reference to a message that Celeste sent in the Discord where she called him David Burke, right? The eerie lyrics from his finished deluxe Marcessence album song I'm Good sends chills down your spine. All I know is I've been doing really great. I've been great. You've been rotten in your place. All these diamonds in your face. All these things I can't replace you with. Every day, it gets better every day. I just really, really pray sometimes. So he is doing great while his underage victim was left in his Tesla where he abandoned her, literally rotting away. The word rotting means biologically breaking down or decaying. Other lyrics are just unsettling. Are you drunk or high? Because baby, you ain't in the right mind right now. Because you need to get Because you need to get together your life. Because I'm not gonna be there. Lock this guy up already, LAPD. Jeez. Does this shit just get any worse? Like, how much more worse can it get? How much more evidence? How much more proof? Well, I mean, like, what evidence do they not have? I'm assuming that they're waiting for the parents to testify, right? They get the mom, they get the dad, they get the brother. They testify, and you know, if they don't, then they get arrested, right? They're gonna get arrested for failing to appear, and then they're gonna be forced to testify. Deborah again says deep pockets. Isn't that scary though? Obsidian, you know what? You are not the first person to ask that. But we invite you to come down, Obsidian. Come to LA. Come join us. If you come down, we'll protest. There's just, let me see. What did Ghost of Bandera say? There's just so much for them to go through. Yeah, no, I totally get it. I'm sure there's a lot of evidence that they do have. So he said, Obsidian, we can email the DA our frustrations and concerns. I don't know. Does filling out one of those change.org petitions work? I don't know. Do those things really work? You guys tell me. Maybe we can. Maybe demand some answers. A press conference, maybe. You need your passport. I don't have one either. I don't have one either. Didn't Steve make a statement recently about the lack of arrest? He sure did. He sure did. And this is exactly what he said. He said this: today marks 6 months since Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found. This was on the 8th, you guys, March 8th. Today marks 6 months since Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found dismembered in the front trunk of a Tesla owned by David Burke, also known as D4VD. She had been viciously hacked. I hate that he used this term, hacked apart, but it's the only word that you can use, right? She was viciously hacked apart and placed. And I guess the reason why I hate it is because the fact that you have to visually see this in your head, right? The fact that she was viciously hacked apart and placed into 2 bags. Celeste was only 14 years old when she was killed. Till this day, no one has been charged or arrested. In other cases involving murdered children, such as Melody Buzzard, right? We know that they recently found her, and they made an arrest. Or the recent case of the 2 young girls found dead in suitcases. Law enforcement and prosecutors held public news conferences. And in this case with Celeste Rivas Hernandez, there has never been one. That hurts. That sucks to read. LA is just a crazy place to be, I guess. Instead, there's been what appears to be an ongoing effort to keep people quiet and to seal records from public view. Meanwhile, the individuals responsible for killing her and cutting off her limbs, they're still living among us as free citizens. How many times can a girl who only lived to be 14 be failed? I know people in the comments, you know, since the beginning of this case, people have said that so many people failed this little girl, right? How many more people can fail this girl? Maybe this case needs new investigators and prosecutors. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys agree with everything that he said. Type a 2 if you guys don't agree, or if you disagree. I don't blame Steve for being mad. Is there any other way than a vicious to hack someone apart? Nope. Never been a fan of SF, but I really like that he wants justice for Celeste. Therefore, I'm liking him for now. Yeah, Steve might not be everybody's cup of tea, right? Deborah said maybe they want to lock down all accomplices too. This case is so bizarre. Dot all the I's and cross all the T's. Plus, there are other mercs in similar cases too. Yep. Excuse me, I got a burp. LAPD was full of crap when they said all we have is concealment. They had abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence too. They sure did. You guys agree? Right? David, Neo, Asia, everyone. I'm not going to say Neo's name anymore before his mom comes after me. I see ones. Fonzie said it's taking longer because it is more than just a murder. They want to get him on PDF charges too. I feel like if they wanted to get him on those charges, they would have included that. But maybe, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a prosecutor. I don't know how that works. That's a good point, Fonzie. I really hope they do. They can stack charges. There you go. I think he cares. No, I definitely know that he cares, right? Some people may not see it, right? But again, I'm going to say this until the end of time. If it wasn't for Steve, we would know absolutely jack shit about this case. He's the only person that is bringing, that is giving us any information on this case. And the fact that, he took this case to become the private investigator helping Malden Trifunovich, the homeowner of the mansion, that says a lot, right? David is guilty, says, I'm backing him up. Let's go. To get everything they need, it takes time. He's not the only case they have. You're right, Diana. You're right. 100% right. Correct. They've got more cases to handle. And if you guys remember, right, when this case was blowing up, you guys remember the case that kind of stole the spotlight, right? The Reiners. When that case happened, they completely went silent on Celeste. And that just kind of stole the spotlight, and Celeste's case kind of just dwindled in the background. Still A says, he's the only person I've seen with Celeste actually his concern, right? Everyone else is concerned about themselves. Let's go SF. Oh, shoot. Am I? Hold on. Oh, I'm still sharing the same thing. Yeah. I'm just reading. I'm reading. Imagine someone was found in our car. We would be dragged to LE. I swear to God, if there was a body found in my car, I would be the first person that they spoke to, right? And I'm curious if it's because he was on tour that they don't have a reason to talk to him. Because I just feel like, why not send law enforcement out to him directly, right? The day that her body was found. I think they said to make it seem like they weren't investigating and to make it seem smaller so David isn't too suspicious. They could have done that as a tactic, right? To watch to see if he makes any mysterious or weird moves. So then that way they have a reason to pick him up. But I'm also wondering when law enforcement decided. Was it very early on when they decided that there was foul play involved? My opinion, money talks. Yikes. Tara says, he a mama boy. Am I? I'm gonna just leave it at that. She's gonna have me a get served. Don't sue us. Is a citizen press conference a thing, Chloe? Chloe isn't here, but I wonder if SF and some law crew and internet sleuths and personalities can make it happen. I don't know. Has anybody ever used change.org to set up petitions? Y'all tell me, because I've never used it. I've only heard of it, but I've never heard the results of any of the petitions that are ever filed. I'm with Steve Fisher. I don't care if Neo's fam comes after me or not. All right, Cynthia, you heard it. David is guilty, said come after him. Not us, not over here. Not here at our channel. No. He with Tambo says Celeste's parents, the school, her family, his family, all of them, they're all complicit, not just the kids. Yep. Team Steve. Shout out to Steve Fisher, man. Thank you for keeping us updated with everything that you've done. You know, I mean, we might not get all the answers that we want, but we do appreciate it. Let's go back over to Reddit, because Reddit's been on fire the past couple of days. Let me click on this, because here are some other lyrics that were found. Let me see. What's the name of this song? Hold on. Let's see. Possible confession. This was posted 2 days ago. So basically it says here in one of the verses, it says, it's been a year and a couple months. I can try to catch you up. It's cold in here. Oh, it's cold in here. You see, we dance, we get jumped. Don't you dare call it love. It may be clear. Maybe clear. Leave me by yourself. I don't need your help. Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time, babe. Left me alone on a front line. Garbage. What's there you go. You guys got to rate the lyrics. Rate the lyrics on a scale of 1 to 10, you guys. You guys be the judge. The lawyer running the grand jury is excellent, apparently. She is. They call her the sniper for a reason, right? And I have faith in Beth Silverman. She does. She's going to do one hell of a job once this thing kicks off. This case is sketchy. The LAPD said her body was dismembered and then later took it back, especially when some articles reported it as fact. It just makes people question what's the real information. You're right, Luna. 100%. But I feel like maybe they withheld that information. And I can't remember if they took it back, but I know they were in a debate. Cindy Lean, thank you so much for your $10 super chat. Thank you for keeping me updated. You are very welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel. We appreciate you. If I could rate 0 stars, I would. You can. Look up David's song Buried. He speaks of burying his friends. David talks about doing a lot of stuff with his friends, right? He talks about murdering all his friends like YNW Melly. Let's see. You said Buried? D4VD. Oh, Lord. Here we go. And let me bring this over. Oh, God. Can you imagine if he did it because he lost the bet? He said, I took a chance and I lost the bet. How can I invest all this time I have? 7 cents to buy back my years. I can't take it back for the past now. The hell kind of a verse is this? I swear it was over, but all this weight still on my shoulders. It's polar. Moving closer. What's going on? Over and over and over again. I think I've buried all of my friends. I laid out with them once more just to feel what I haven't in so long. 17. Damn, did he write this song when he was 17? 17 and I'm on my way to a happy place on my day. And I buried dreams in the same place that I buried friends. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. All from you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like music that doesn't rhyme. So maybe he really has threatened Asia. You think he was the one that threatened to eat her? Yeah. Beth Silverman she ain't no joke. Yeah, but they rushed too much of this case. Tammy said they stopped the autopsy report because they would have had to state it wasn't her. Oops. Let me see. Again, Cindy Lean, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And if you guys want to support the channel, you guys want to become members, we do have very affordable memberships. And if you guys do join, become a member. We do have a members only Discord where we talk about this literally like 24/7, right? Because this stuff goes on. And we don't just talk about this case. We talk about all the other active cases too. So, you know, consider becoming a member. You can ask anybody in the chat. It's where it goes down. You're not seeing Ronan's chat? Is Ronan hiding? Oh, Ronan's in vertical mode. That's why. Ronan is in vertical mode. Yep, that's why. His dad does e-discovery too. That's his specialty. Still, hey, do you have that link? The karate one? Or his kung fu? Hold on. Where is it? I'm gonna look for a video, you guys, real quick. Let me see. Who got the kung fu video? I'm looking for you guys. It's real good. Let me see. Is that the one I want? Well, let's go watch that one because we did find that one. Hold on, let me open this real quick. Trigger warning, guys.
Looks like a concert now. And it's full of superstars. The pastor is a celebrity and has an entourage wherever he goes. Groupies want to be in a circle, and the best seats in the church are reserved for Hollywood superstars and divas. Something wrong. The church looks like.
He said, "What? Let's listen to that one more time."
Looks like a concert now, and it's full of superstars. The pastor is a celebrity and has an entourage wherever he goes. Groupies want to be in a circle, and the best seats in the church are reserved for Hollywood superstars and divas. Something wrong. The church looks like.
Okay. How y'all feel about that? Let's see. Where were we? No, not here. We're looking at lyrics. Who's got the kung fu? Who got the kung fu video? Were these songs leaked? I think they were all leaked. We're talking about the daddy. There's no way he deleted Obsidian. No. Still, hey, where you at? You still there? Yeah, Nene, that was David's dad. Here, we'll listen to it one more time for y'all.
Concert now, and it's full of superstars. The pastor is a celebrity and has an entourage wherever he goes.
Yep.
Groupies want to be in a circle, and the best seats in the church are reserved for Hollywood superstars and divas. Something wrong. The church looks like.
Yikes. Let me see. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? Oh, there was another post that went on Reddit. This one I want to show you guys because wait. Where'd it go? Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna have to find it really quick because this one is there's been talks about these blind items and it's crazy. Let's see. It is. Do you know if it's still up? Let me look. What do I have to look for? It used to be really easy to find, but ever since those court docs came out, can't find anything. DJ See No Evil, welcome. Was he mad or excited? I don't know. Just inspired. I can't tell. DJ See No Evil, you're a fool. You can see the blind items. Shout out to you, DJ See No Evil. Oh, I looked that up. I don't see anything. Is it all under there too? What about his kung fu ones? I know he's got some real kung fu. Got some good kung fu ones. Let me see. Let me look. Yeah, they got a lot of videos. Thank you, Ronald, for hanging out. Thank you. If anybody finds a link to it, send it to me on Discord. They got a shit ton of videos. Dear Lord. We're going to be here for hours. Everybody was kung fu fighting. No way. Did he really? Damn, I should have downloaded it. Damn. You were stuck? Oh, man. Lisa Lee, how's it going? I'm behind Flojo. Chase Psycho. Yeah, Chase is Psycho, right? Says something about his friend Tommy in that reel while flirting with a pretend minor. Tommy Killjoy. Let me see. Cindy, you're out. Have a good night. Sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate your presence here. I'm mad. I'm mad that he deleted it. Hold on. We're looking for it, you guys. This one is gold. This one is really gold. Y'all just got to be patient real quick. Let me find it. DJ See No Evil said they're all whack jobs. I know, right? I know. Same here. Master that Death said, if he sees as something just had to do, maybe only done to fit the Tesla trunk, that's the only hiding spot. We're working on it in the background, you guys. Last Ronin said, tip for PC users, when you enter a live, select 1.25 speed to catch up to the live because you are quite a few seconds behind. That's true. That's true. When you enter the live, it'll probably be a little behind, so make sure that you press live. Type of one in the chat if you guys hit the like button, y'all. I'm about to go like my own video. All right, let me see. We're still looking. We're still looking, you guys. When was this posted? Anybody watch Crime Weekly? They put a video up. Hey, look at all those ones. That's what's up. Hey, you guys, just FYI too, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a show with the Drunk Turkey. We're going to be discussing a case on Jaden Wallace. You guys heard the case? How many of you guys have heard of the case on Jaden Wallace? Gobble, gobble. All right, I think that David's or Dawood's video, his Kung Fu videos, may have escaped the internet. Oh, we absolutely won't. We will continue to talk about her, keep her name alive until we get justice for her. Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Let me see. This guy deleted all his videos. Didn't he also have a video of the... Let me see. Hold on. You might have to just pull... Let's see. We might have to pull the Trapmore Ross. Let me see. Let me just see if this one's it. No. Anybody have the link to the one Trapmore Ross video with his dad? Let's see. Right, Lisa? I know, right? This guy can do what he does, but when we say a naughty word, try to take our video down and whatnot. We're just trying to keep her name alive, right? Play some music in the background until we find it. Okay, so we have a music video where you might be able to see some of his kung fu, but we can't play the song because it for sure will get flagged. Hold on, let me just make sure. I am pissed. I'm pissed off that we didn't save this video before it got taken down. Not happy. But if I do find it, you best believe we're going live about it. Let's see. Is there anything else? Anything else that you guys want to recap? I'm looking. Dear Jesse, you kind of high. I'm sorry that you had to see that creepy face. Kids was a wild movie, right? It's a good cult classic movie, but it is weird. In my opinion, I think David pretends to be a Christian online to make his parents think that he was behaving. He's a bad boy, right? But secretly was involved in kinds of chaos behind the scene. Yep. Yeah. This guy really had some weirdo tendencies. Let me show you one of his weirdo tendencies. Where? Oh no. I spelled it wrong. Let me see. D4VD Twitch. I know you guys remember this video, right? Here. You guys remember this right here? The ultimate freestyle battle.
I'll try to get I need medical arrangement. He's an armed and he's dangerous. I'ma put him on the pavement. I'ma shoot him where he laying. I'ma shoot him while he down. Make his body hit the ground. I'ma murder all my friends. Call me Melly in the town.
Okay, let's break this down bar for bar, right? We're gonna break it down bar for bar. Bar for bar, y'all.
Keep calling me. Look, he say, Auntie David, you are not her favorite. Yeah, you know I am. Okay. You know what I'm craving? I'm trying to get the cat. I'm trying to get, I need medical arrangement. He said,
he needs medical arrangement.
He's dangerous.
He said that he's armed and he's dangerous. Oh, he must have wrote this for sure.
I'm trying to get, I need medical arrangement. He's armed and he's dangerous. I'ma put him on the pavement. I'ma shoot him where he laying.
I'm gonna put him on the pavement. I'm gonna shoot him where he laying.
I'm gonna shoot him while he down. Take his life.
What a bitch. I'm gonna shoot him while he's down. Oh God.
Hit the ground. I'ma murder all my friends. Call me Melly in the town.
This part right here is a reference to YNW Melly. In case any of you guys don't know YNW Melly was convicted of shooting two of his friends and lied about it and said that it was a drive-by, right? Basically sitting in the back seat of a car when he pulled out a handgun and he shot two of his friends. They were sitting in the front seat. So he shot him right in the back, shoot him where he was laying, right? But this is what David is referencing when he says, I'm YNW Melly.
Make his body hit the ground. I'ma murder all my friends. Call me Melly in the town. I'm not getting indicted. I'm shooting him on sight and what?
He said what?
Call me Melly in the town. I'm not getting indicted.
I will not get indicted?
I'm shooting him on sight and what?
I'm gonna shoot him on sight and what?
He gonna pull up and deny it. I'm gonna testify in court. Hey, Your Honor, I did not buy it. I did not even try it.
Oh Lord, you guys gotta love this freestyle, you guys.
Testify in court. Hey, Your Honor, he gonna pull up and deny it. I'm gonna testify in court. Hey, Your Honor, I did not buy it. I did not even try it. I just wanted to rely it. He hard. Okay. He don't got bars. He ain't get far. Okay. Stop him right at the tracks. No, I'm making.
Literally self-snitching 101, right? The boss bitch, you think it's garbage? You thought that freestyle was garbage? I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fire. Yo, David, let me get a collab.
I'ma shoot him while he down. Take his body hit the ground. I'ma murder all my friends. Call me Melly in the town. I'm not getting indicted. I'm shoot him on sight and what? He gonna pull up in a he gonna pull up and deny it. I might testify in court. Hey, Your Honor, I did not buy it. I did not even try it. I just wanted to rely it. He hard. Okay. He don't got bars. He ain't get far. Okay.
Okay, let's see, because there's more. There's more where he freestyles.
Fusion dance. I don't do heroin, but I'm still her hero. I said I really love my girl, man. I gotta stay loyal. I might put.
Oh, he says he really loves his girl and he gotta stay loyal.
I said I really love my girl, man. I gotta stay loyal. I might pull up in that grill 10 foil. I might put some gold on me, call me royal. I might pull up on his hair and make him coil. I got a right, no cord. I got to play with them toys. Everybody like I'm hard. I'm not him, I'm that boy. I'm not a man, I'm supposed. I'm not a man, I'm him. I might take her off the gram. Everybody know I win. I'ma pull up like a sin. If you get it to me dead. Every time I get it in, I get it out of it. I'ma pull up with the windows. Tinted like living in. Keep 10 toes. That's not pretend, 21. Can you do something for me? Yeah. Can you do something for me? Yeah. Can you do something for me? Can you do something for me? Can you do something for me? Get it for y'all 40. Get it for y'all 40. Speed like I shoot. We get tragic, we get racks. Hey, I said, it's auntie in the room. We get racks, we get tragic. I said, auntie in the room. We get tragic, we get racks. I said, auntie in the room. We get tragic, we get racks. I got auntie in the room. We get tragic. I said, I might pull up with that walk. Ask him if he want to cook.
Whoa, what? He said he's gonna pull up with the. Somebody get your boy.
He get tragic. I said, I might pull up with that walk. Ask him if he want to cook. If he disobedient, give him a nugget. I might pull up to the function with a cane. I might make it rain. 50,000 go insane. Like, I love all of my nephews. I love all of my grandkids. I love all of your steps. Whoa. I love all of your steps. Whoa. I might have to touch you. Okay, hold on. He touched you how I feel the pain. Spending $40,000 all the rain. Better head up, play the pain. Oh, bro, this guy's on the latest fame, construction, how I use a crane. Okay. 40 on the pain. Okay. Bleeding from my eyes like, what's that? Okay. I said I'll walk in a club for like Princess Diana. I might have to put a chrome hearts on Santa. Big belly boy, he been look like Rihanna. Prego, nah, he look like he.
I'm gonna show you the only rap song that I've heard David in. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys hear this one. This is an old song called Beat It Up. All right, y'all. This is Caleb and David. It's called the Beat It Up freestyle. Let me know what y'all think. No music. No music. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie though. This beat is fire, y'all. I'm sorry. The beat is fire. We're gonna see. Just give him a chance, y'all. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. You guys can hear this, right? Type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear that. I want to make sure that you guys can hear it. I'll wait. Oh, you guys aren't hearing. Okay. Damn. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear that now. Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear this. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This beat is fire. Don't hate me. Don't come at me. This beat is fire though.
Toast on Marcella, my shorty got that jello. I'm dipping that yellow, and my cup is on rubber. I'm about to pull me a lead. Lipstick, I stop breathing. I'm so when I got my freeze. Leave a nigga in a freezer. I got a money that Adidas. Shorty look what I'm eating. I been chilling with demons. Shooting with me, yeah, he's scheming. They don't run in the city, I'm whipping exotics, and they got the top down. They love me when I come around. They love her when they hear the sound. If you run up on me, I'ma clap. Clap, make them take a nap. I don't care what you say. We play, you can see us. I might go insane now. I might blow my brains out. All that feeling.
Did you hear that too, Obsidian?
Running the city, I'm whipping. Shooting women, yeah, he's scheming. They don't.
He said something about shoot him.
Running the city, I'm whipping exotics, and they got the top down. They love me when I come around. They love her when they hear the sound. If you run up on me, I'ma clap. Clap, make them take a nap. I don't care what you say. We play, you can see us. I might go insane now. I might blow my brains out. All that feeling crazy. I've been on my way out. What is this about? I've been on my way, so I don't care about the cloud. What's the king without a crowd? Yeah, but I'm taking it all. Right now I'm making money, cause right now I'm making a ball. I can just see what I'm saying, so I'm making money with nothing, yo. I'm getting ready for what it costs. Yeah, I'm on the road. Yeah, one of the rounds. Yeah, keeping my cool. Yeah, ready to move. Yeah, ready to move. Yeah.
Yo, what the was that? Mumble rap?
It's the kid from the Carol.
Stop. What's this? Nope. That's the Celeste song. Save it for David. What is this?
Save it for David. We made nigga cancel they tour date. I hate for a bitch to get found on the trunk, no fingers.
Oh, this is a diss. Y'all want to hear the diss track on David? Type of 1 if you guys want to hear the diss. I think this is a diss track. Kind of sounds like a little baby track. Type of 1 in the chat if you want to hear the. Yeah, oh, I see some ones. I hope this is a diss. This is a track called "Save It." No.
Ain't shit. Same walked in these motherfucking room, turned gold. Hey. Save it for David, we made nigga cancel they tour dates. I hate for a bitch to get found in the trunk. No fingers, he can't even foreplay. Bitch, do I look green like Shirka Fiona? You dying, I ain't come to whoreplay. This little whore a jackass, I made her hop on a donkey from Georgia to Norway. Tryna run in this beast, the Draco don't stop her. Drop your dumb ass in the doorway. Had NFL dream till I seen it 40, make fuck niggas run, no pro day. I don't need like food from the ocean, don't come in here smelling like salmon and Old Bay. Bitch, tell my she only eat fruit, be smelling like poop, pizza and croquet. I'm grown in a beast, so you going back home if you walk through my door with some crochet. Uber driver keep looking at me in the mirror, on God, I've been clutching the whole way. I don't think but yet when he say he was at me, and 5 minutes I lurking the whole day. Could've went been a real estate agent, you fucking with me and get put in your own place. I catch a fuck nigga, come shoot from the blind side. Stand over him and say no shade. Man, I'm 350 someplace. I'm not fat the bar, I ain't giving out no fade. I'm sliding through traffic like I'm suicidal. The 5% giving out road rage. There's an eagle AE, turn 2 is a Kelly. I'm telling you, he ain't had no hate. True story. Bitch, why is you broke and horny? You supposed to get wet for the money. And you begging for shit that's corny. Indeed, go get some employment. If you came in here flirting and saying I'm raw, why the fuck did you pull out a condom? You can walk in the trap right now and see nothing but crack like a room full of plumbers. Bitch, why is you broke and horny? You supposed to get wet for the money. And you begging for shit that's corny. Indeed, go get some employment. If you came in here flirting and saying I'm raw, why the fuck did you pull out a condom? You can walk in the trap right now and see nothing but crack like a room full of plumbers. I don't give a fuck if they listen. Mike Tyson, I'm biting their ear off. Making you do a split, do it on a banana. As soon as I nutted, I peeled off. If you heard that, no biggie too, you'll know that I hate a mosquito. I'm real off. Got a dot on my op and I got too excited. I turned too fair with the wheel off. If shit get rockin' with me and my bitch, Rihanna, I need that ASAP. You ain't never walked in on a house with a clean fuck nigga. I ain't talking about no Ajax. And I told you before, if you owe me shit, I'm collecting your shit like state tax. I ain't doing no feature with none of these rappers on peak, cause none of them can't rap. And everything I touch turn to fucking gold, nigga. And bitch know I'm slick enough to walk through the rain in my chain and water on his shit with the VV pussy. Man, that's a moose in the flesh, nigga. I hop out the Maybach and get on the camel, nigga. Go.
Should I drop a diss track? Should FloJo come out with a diss track? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all about to pull me out of retirement, y'all. The beat was hard though. Don't lie. Don't lie. We're gonna drop the horn on. JD said no. JD said no. Okay. Just because JD said it, I will not come out of retirement. I will stay on the shelf. I'm washed up. I'm old. I'm too old to be doing this. But that beat was hard.
Same on, nigga.
You're right. I don't appreciate the fact that he called Celeste a B word, if that's who he was referring to. But other than that, the lyrics were cool.
Walked in these motherfucking room, turned gold. Hey, save it for David, we made nigga cancel they tour dates. I hate for a bitch to get found in the trunk. No fingers, he can't even foreplay. Bitch, do I look green like Shirka Fiona? You dying, I ain't come to whoreplay. This little whore a jackass, I made her hop on a donkey from Georgia to Norway. Tryna run in these beats, the Draco don't stop her. Drop your dumb ass in the doorway. Had NFL dream till I seen it 40, make fuck niggas run, no pro day. I don't need like food from the ocean, don't come in here smelling like salmon and Old Bay. Bitch, tell my she only eat fruit, be smelling like poop, pizza and croquet. I'm grown in a beast, so you going back home if you walk through my door with some crochet. Uber driver keep looking at me in the mirror, on God, I've been clutching the whole way. I don't think but yet when he say he was at me, and 5 minutes I lurking the whole day. Could've went been a real estate agent, you fucking with me and get put in your own place. I catch a fuck nigga, come shoot from the blind side. Stand over him and say no shade. Man, I'm 350 someplace. I'm not fat the bar, I ain't giving out no fade. I'm sliding through traffic like I'm suicidal. The 5% giving out road rage. There's an eagle AE, turn 2 is a Kelly. I'm telling you, he ain't had no hate.
All right. That's it. Let me see if we got any hits on. No hits on the Kung Fu, but we will definitely be looking out for that. Shout out to Michis, been a member for 1 month. Thank you for rocking with us here on Filling in the Gaps. Thank you, Fonzie. I used to DJ a little bit. I have to now. I gotta find a beat then. I gotta hit up the producers. I gotta hit up my producer, Just Al. Just Al, if you're watching this, we need a beat. All right, y'all. I think that is going to be it for tonight. We are here for 2.5 hours. I loved rocking with you guys. Thank you guys for all hanging out with us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who supported the channel. Della Dang became a resubscribe and upgraded her membership. Cindy Lean, thank you so much for your $10 super chat. And Michi celebrating 1 month as a member here on Filling in the Gaps. Michi, are you on the Discord too? I don't know if you are. Select that Flojo. That would be cool though. That would be cool. That would be cool. You guys, tomorrow. Okay, so that is you. Did you change your name? I was gonna say, where have you been? Okay, that totally makes sense. Oh, okay. Totally. Okay. Nah, we don't do the whole AI stuff over here. No. I got some. Look, you guys have heard the old music that I showed you guys, right? If you guys haven't, you guys can hear some of the tracks that I've played on my members only. There's a members only live that I did on my birthday where I dropped a few of my tracks. You guys can hear it there. Tomorrow night, we've got a show with the Drunk Turkey. Y'all better check it out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. It is time for me to go have dinner, find something to eat. Then I got to shower and get ready for work tomorrow. We got to teach these future nurses. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I don't know if we needed to, right? But somebody had suggested that I get a P.O. box. And so today we did absolutely that. We actually went out and got a P.O. box. For what reason? I don't know. But we do have a P.O. box, and I'll probably be posting it. I don't know where to post it. Where should I post it? Somebody told me that I should get a P.O. box, but for what? I don't know. You have work tomorrow too, running? I know. Don't forget. This month, we have another Friday the 13th, you guys. So, I could drop it in the Discord. If anybody cares, we did get a P.O. box. So, I'll be dropping that in the Discord. Again, if you guys want to consider becoming a member, Lisa, you know what? I believe with all of my heart that there are allegedly more. Maybe not unalived ones, but definitely some that are alive. So, I don't know. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out, you guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys check in with me tomorrow. We got another show again with the Drunk Turkey Show. We're going to be talking about some pretty cool, not pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty sad story. But it's crazy to see how the family members are supporting, what's going on. So if you guys haven't already, maybe you guys can go ahead and check out the Jalen Wallace case and, the teacher. That's all I'll say for now. But, yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, you guys. Peace.